And we are now
Well,
live
everybody.
on Twitch. Hello, welcome back, chat.
Yo.
Well,
Live on
everybody.
Twitch.
Welcome back to Against All Odds. Clapping applause sounds. My burnout and self-doubt have disappeared for a while, so let's get a couple more months before it happens again. Yahoo Weesnaw. All right. Thank you for the soundboard. That was perfect. So, as you guys probably remember, you guys are on a quest with no real time limit to try and collect a portal that has been lost in the Underdark and have been making slow progress to try and get closer and closer to the site where it was originally constructed. Along that journey, you have discovered strange cult-like activity, discovered towns that have been laid bare by the gods many years ago, and ultimately ended in the city of Aramel, where you have come across a large crowd of people that have been kicked from their original city as the town had been originally destroyed and overrun by spiders. Now, after spending a couple of days here, you guys have taken on a mission to go inside and try and clear the way to a train that runs from the greater districts of the lands of Venitas. Unfortunately, it turns out that this is a more complex situation than once thought. Because as you guys had taken up a quest to originally try and collect some supplies for a merchant to make some additional gold to spin around and maybe get yourself more prepared for this endeavor, it turns out that things are not quite normal. As you guys made your daring escape on a what was it again? What was the flying?
I think we had Ari shapeshift into a giant eagle and we hitched a ride.
That's right. You guys were catching a ride on the giant eagle form of Ari and tucking yourselves into a bag of holding like a bunch of fucking maniacs. And as you were flying away, while invisible, a giant eye revealed itself from the cracks of the castle and looked directly at you, revealing that this place may be a bit more in danger than we thought. However, after you landed, you discovered somebody hanging about the area that seemed to be a good friend, potentially, of Neri.
No, I don't know this
who
person. What are you talking
No.
about?
We don't know each other. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
who's this man? Tall man.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But they seem to the Neri seems to be having a strange reaction to this new individual. And ultimately, ever since you've come back from him, you haven't really separated, as Neri seems to have been almost interested in the endeavors of this Elven army pack. But ever since you guys have come back to town, town has been frantically trying to come up with a solution or answer for what the eye is, leading for the leader of the kingdom. Did not look this up like a fucking fool.
Wow, that's oddly specific.
Wilson Brotmite, the leader of the Dwarven army, came forward and said that he is going to retake the kingdom of Aramel tomorrow. With such a very short-term promise, the town has been striking up into quick cheers, worries, woes, but ultimately you decide that's not your problem for right now, and decide to return back to your camp. Keep the Elven army pack that you have discovered away and hidden from the outside, in hopes that if things go awry, you won't end up in their business. Aside from all that, you guys had a couple of discussions amongst yourselves. A couple of you learned a few things about your origins, which maybe that person isn't here right now and doesn't really. I'm bringing this up for no reason, but we're going to, keep talking about it anyways. There's a couple of discussions about your adventures as of late, such as a certain knife that has ended up in one of your possessions that has caused you to make some moral choices, a couple of learnings, and of course, for one of you, your life has now started to enter a strange state as you've come to the city of RML seeking an audience with the prince, and now suddenly you've met someone who strikes a familiar chord. As we come back down, the camera starts to pan down on you guys and your tents. The fire on the outside of the house, or up outside of the tents, still roaring with life. We go in and see each of you getting yourselves ready for the night. And before I continue officially, Sketch, is there anything else of note that you wanted to bring up?
That's all the major beats. I'd only mention the one tidbit that's semi-relevant, maybe later, is isn't the prince guy of the Dwarven Kingdom here MIA for mysterious reasons we do not know.
He
left.
He's not
yeah, he's
here.
not here. He left for reasons. We don't
He's
know.
He's on a diplomatic mission, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Ari raises her hand for the DM.
Yes.
I can do this now. Opens her jaw unusually wide. It hurts.
All right, you dislocated.
Oh
your
yeah, and I forgot about that. One of you has been mutilated.
Yeah.
jaw back.
Fight yourself.
All right. Then in that case, I suppose I have a scene before we officially get on to the next day. So
I have
as
a
you
funny
all
thing to say.
Going on.
Oh, go ahead.
Before we get on to next day, I want to. Okay, this can be non-canon, and this is just mostly me joking. I'm gonna have Elliot come out and apologize to everyone because she was testing out a new spell and it made time all weird. So it felt like 6 months since the
Oh,
you know
fuck you.
the event earlier
Get out of
in the day happened. Yeah.
Petition for
Yeah,
Umbra
and
to
it's
spawn behind Elia and take her back to the Shadow Realm. All in favor, say aye.
Well, now
I
hold
mean-
on. Did this spell actually age us like 6 months? Do we
Oh,
now
no,
only like?
No, it just messes with your perception of time. So it just felt like 6 months just happened in a second, but in reality, no time has passed at all.
Oh, I thought that it was just because of escaping the spiders. Like when you feel like you've gone through like a big thing and it took forever to get there. Like doing a chapter 1 and then a chapter 2.
No, that was just me testing out a new spell.
Cade, wasn't it your game that I was in that I failed like a charisma save, and thus I had to spend an entire year in a world with like nothing but like demons chasing me?
Good God.
I had to spend like an alternate lifetime.
That is one heck of a save to fail.
I don't think that was my game. I think that was the Kingdom Hearts game.
I think so too. I think that was actually. Damn, you're right.
Nice.
That's crazy.
I came out a wise old man. It was weird.
And I was gonna
Anyways,
do a bit, but we will do it later.
all right. So, where was I? The fire of tonight's cooking feast was starting to die down. It was starting. Everybody was rolling into bed, getting long into sleep. It'd been a very stressful day, or a very action-packed day, depending on which half of the party you were. And as everyone begins rolling in their bed, getting comfy for the night, you all find yourselves drifting to sleep, and I'm checking the message in Roll20 just to make sure it's not important. Why not both? So true.
Yeah.
A couple hours later, as you were all finding yourselves to sleep, you all begin to feel something. Whether you are the ones who trance, especially if you're the ones who trance, but even those who dream and find themselves unaware of their body, you feel something on your arm. And at first you're just like, oh, maybe it's a piece of grass, or maybe I just rolled over on the cot weird, or maybe it's a breeze.
Maybe kombucha turned into a caterpillar again. Better squish it.
And as you slam your arm into the caterpillar version of kombucha,
Oh my god.
thus adding another mark to his death count. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Who here does trance, out of curiosity?
Not
I am
anymore.
elf.
No.
Nope.
I am elf.
Just Cade?
What the fuck?
I used to.
Okay. Cade, what's your character's name again? I don't have it in the character sheet, so I can't refer to it.
Raven.
Raven. Oh, that'll be easy to remember. All right, cool.
I thought I changed the character sheet's name. Why am I not finding
I just straight up just don't see the character sheet in here for some reason. Oh, that's right. You were on the old one. I sent you the old one.
Oh, yeah,
By
that's
mistake. That's
Yeah,
right.
If you want, I can help you port over your sheet to the side if you need assistance.
Yof, Eor, Hua, Kurgat, Eunuri.
What?
What the hell are you on about?
What?
what
Oh,
the
pick
fuck
your
are you
origin
saying?
feature.
Alright. That was my funny note for you.
Very nice.
All right.
Anyways.
Cade, if you felt something that felt itchy on your arm, would you wake up or would you try to ignore it to continue your rest? Or Raven?
I would probably ignore it.
All right.
If it was just like
In
an
that
itch.
case, it feels like a little bit of like a tingly feeling, almost as if something is crawling on your arm.
If it does feel like something's crawling on my arm, I would like try to brush it off.
Then, very quickly you wipe it off, or at least as you go to wipe it off, it almost seems to react to the fact that you move. And as you begin to make this movement to brush it off, you feel a sharp pain in your arm, and like in the exact moment before you brush it, and it causes you to jolt up a little bit. But you realize as you go to move to be like, what the heck was that? Your eyes pop open and you see the visage of a spider on your arm that just bit you. And as you brush it off, it goes flying into the distance, but then your body starts to go limp. And you find yourself staring at the ceiling of your tent as a feeling of paralysis starts to overcome you. And your vision starts to black out. Everyone else in your sleeps in the middle of the night, you also feel this familiar sensation, although you do not wake up. You feel a pain on your arm, on a shoulder, somewhere else in the middle of the night, and you are unaware of the creature that has done it. But you, in your dream, almost thinking it's part of your dream, you feel this paralysis overcome you. And sorry?
I said, oh, this is lovely.
And in the middle of the night, as this poison, the poison resistance doesn't matter, Buki. I have terrible news.
That's why I'm crying.
As it all overcomes you in the middle of the night, Cade, you are immune to sleep, quite literally. So you do not pass out, but you literally find instead of as replacement that your vision starts to black out. You can't see anything. So you are just inflicted with blind as deafness for this point. But everyone else will be treated as completely incapacitated for sake of rules. At first, nothing happens. You just sit there sweating. I feel like everybody else is asleep, so nobody else really feels it. But Cade, you feel, Raven, you feel yourself kind of like, almost like anxiety building up as you're kind of waiting for something to happen, almost as if you're expecting somebody to attack you, or maybe that the effects will wear off in time, like some sort of bad drug. But it's not before long that you actually see something and feel something. And instead, where you swear that you are laying on the ground, you feel yourself almost standing, even floating almost, where the ground below you doesn't feel like it's real, in a strange place. And everyone feels the sensation in their dream, where you feel yourself floating in a nothingness. And as you're floating in this nothingness, where everything has gone black and you can see the infinite abyss in all directions, you almost see your eyes start to move in the direction that you remember the castle was in. the kingdom of RML, and your body and head starts to turn almost instinctively towards it, and in the distance, you swear you see that eye. Nothing else but the eye in the exact distance that it would be. And it starts to get closer as like little visages of spiders start to crawl out from the crack that isn't even there. And the eye starts to grow wider and wider as if getting closer. And it seems to you, Raven, that a messenger has come. To the rest of you, it seems like a nightmare. But the eye looks and stares at each of you. And it says, "You have caused quite the stir. I understand you want to help these people, but you do not have the right to interfere. They chose to oppose me, and they lost their end of the deal. So, their kingdom is mine. You chose not to hurt my children, so I'll grant you one opportunity to leave. Stay if you want, but your life is forfeit if you do." And as this voice starts to ring and you hear this message over and over again, your life is forfeit, your life is forfeit, your life is forfeit, almost as if the spiders that were surrounding the walls were repeating it afterwards, telling you to remember that death only awaits in that city. You feel the effects of the eye staring through your soul start to dissipate. A very short message, a very short delivery. But nonetheless, your dread starts to pace as your nightmares all start to end. And Cade, your dreamlike state that is unnatural for you starts to pass as your vision starts to uncloud slowly from the outside in. The only thing left that you see is the eyeball. And you swear that even though the dream has ended, that every time you look over in the direction of the castle, you swear you still see the eyeball looking at you. You turn away and it glows, but you look back and it's still there, somehow haunting your vision even in this moment. And if you guys would like, I will allow you guys to wake up from this nightmare and have an interaction, or you can just wait until the morning.
I don't know these people.
Ari doesn't know the meaning of sleep, wakes up.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I don't normally dream because I'm from the Feywilds. If I dream, it's normally memories. This is not a memory.
Yeah,
So
this is a. Oh, then you trance too, girly. You should have said
No,
something.
I don't trance. I'm looking at my.
You don't trance.
lineage.
Oh,
I
you
don't-
just. Oh,
yeah.
you. Oh, that's right. You
I
do
just
just
don't
straight up
dream.
have memories. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for sake of like, why it's obviously it's not a dream.
Dream.
I mean,
Alright,
I can tell when it's not a dream or not. So, I
Yeah.
obviously wake up upon realizing this.
Yeah, imagine Mary's probably still out. I imagine it probably took him a while to actually fall asleep after everything today, so he's still conked out, but if someone wants to wake him up, that will happen.
I think I would because this seems magical in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if anything, the moment Elia sees this spider in her dream and then just hears, like, your life is forfeit, she is literally going to do anything to wake herself up, including, I don't know, killing herself in the dream.
Stop hitting
Quote,
yourself.
unquote.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting
Yeah.
yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristically scared and serious Elia.
Yeah. And literally, the moment this happens, she's. Would you guys mind if I be the first one to wake up because of this?
I mean, it's probably a tie between you and Raven because haha, transco burr,
Yeah.
but...
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say. Raven's probably already awake.
Yeah, if you want
Yeah,
to
no,
I'll be
it's not
honest.
from Raven. I meant the other.
Yeah.
Unless somebody comes to Raven, Raven's not going to say anything until the morning.
Yeah. Because.
I feel like DM discretion here. I feel like how it goes is that Raven, in one of the tents that the party has let you borrow,
I would assume that
it's-
we have our own tents that we
Yeah.
just set up in the area.
I mean, sure, whatever. Basically, just from your own tent is what I mean. Is
Mhm.
Yeah.
you hear the sound of somebody like waking up from a nightmare, the quick paced panting, and the like almost like terrified, like somebody had just woken from a night terror, not even just a dream. And then shortly after, you hear the stirrings of another person waking up from a nightmare, while everybody else seems to be staying asleep. So you can tell that like whatever just happened, at least if you are unlucky, somebody else is also having a bad night.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Elliot, you make the first move.
Okay. I'm so sorry for this. This is, yeah. This is for your own good. You could be angry at me now, but this is for your own good. I'm gonna go look at everyone. Everyone's asleep, right?
Yeah. Well, except for Ari, who woke up shortly after you.
Okay. So
Well,
if I
Raven's not going back to sleep, but I'm not in
Yeah.
the same tent.
Yeah. From what
Yeah.
Elia can tell.
yeah, if I
Of course the
shake-
elves aren't asleep.
Yeah, if I shake Neri, is he gonna wake up?
Roll athletics, because I think it'd be funny.
Okay.
That is-
Because if not, I might have to use more extreme methods.
Yeah, a 17 does it, I'd say, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No funny for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neri's pretty boneless as you shake him, like, literally, like, ragdoll,
Yeah.
almost rubber hose physics in the arms. where he,
Yeah.
like, snaps up.
I'm gonna grab you by the shoulders and just
Ah! What the fuck?
that was a magically induced nightmare. It's not safe staying asleep.
What? Are you familiar with this kind of shit?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I don't like it.
Yeah. That was from that thing that we saw. That eye that I spotted when we flew back earlier.
you don't say. That's the only thing I saw just moments ago, and
Mhm.
whatever that was. You all,
Yeah.
you all had the same
I feel like-
experience?
Yeah.
I feel like now would be a
But-
good time to mention that if you all look at your bites,
Mm-hmm.
in your different places, you would notice that it, of course, has the notorious like 2-dot mark of a spider. But instead of blood, it seems to be seeping some kind of almost like pinkish reddish kind of substance that is unnatural and doesn't look anything like it. It almost looks like some sort of like maybe a venom or a poison of some kind, but its traces are almost magical.
Yeah, can I cast
Yeah.
a quick cheeky detect magic to try and sniff out a little more about what this might be?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yep.
I also would like to use detect magic as well.
I
Go
wonder if my
ahead and-
knowledge of nature will help.
Oh, that was not meant to be just do GM, but that is detect magic.
That is it. That is a detect magic. So around you guys, in many different locations, you guys detect the essence of magic that is seemed to be pulsing through your veins almost in each and every one of you, at least in terms of the party, is that you detect it in you detect it obviously in yourselves. And most notably, in something on the ground.
I take
You guys, so you guys see it in Neri, Ari, Elia,
Ucha.
Montemore,
Mhm.
and then there's an additional trace outside of your tent. 2 additional traces. There appears to be one that's about the size of a person and one about the size of an ant in another tent.
I'm gonna go rush towards the one in the outside then.
So, when I look at my bite and see the liquid pouring out of it, I literally cut it and like get more of it out. But
You're gonna try and extract and get some of it out.
yeah.
Of course. What do you do with it?
Would it be fair to say I might have like vials?
I think so. Can we get a medicine check to see how well you extract this?
Oh, this is
I feel like that's fair.
Oh shit! I rolled a natural 20.
Whoa.
I have a
Oh,
negative
shit, a
2.
natural 20.
I have a negative 2.
That's pretty sick. All right.
Still a
So
critical
with a
success.
natural 20, you find the best way to try and get it out is to make very light cuts into the incision, just enough to get the blood to flow enough that you can put pressure on it and get most of the magic out into this vial. It's not a lot. Obviously, it feels like it's been set for maybe about 20 minutes by this point, enough for it to go through your body and immediately dissipate after. But the strange coloration definitely still consists, and it looks like if you had not captured this in this vial, it probably would have just absorbed into the skin and been lost forever.
Okay.
But you do have a strange amount of this pink vial, a pink liquid in a vial now.
Cool.
And for the two that casted Detect Magic, you probably have a feeling where I'm going with it, but the other person in the other tent that you're detecting is Raven, obviously.
Wow.
So you can't see them.
Yep. I will check in there, but I know Ellie was going after the ant-sized one, question mark.
Yeah.
So we can do you first,
The
perhaps.
ant-sized one?
Yeah, we could split. Yeah, we could split up. You can.
Well, your journeys take you to the same place. The
okay.
ant-sized one is in the tent as well, and you can tell.
I smacked mine.
Yep, exactly that. Is that you can tell it's on the ground, unmoving.
And I am gonna pick it up and inspect it.
You're gonna go into
I'm
the
just
tent to
gonna
pick it up.
barge
You're just gonna walk into my.
I'm just gonna walk in and pick it up. I don't care.
Yeah, like,
you gotta remember
hear
this,
some
Elliot.
rebels, some Nary behind
Just,
you. as
I'm
you're
just
going,
making
"Wait."
sure.
Yeah.
I'm just making
Well,
sure.
Yeah.
You do walk in to see me cutting myself, so that's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, that's normal. I cut myself sometimes too.
Oh.
Yeah. I pick up the spider.
On the ground
So
before
that's
you
what it is.
is a spider that normally just kind of looks like we'll say like a black widow. I feel like a black widow is a very fitting type of spider for this kind of thing. But where normally it would have a red endowment on its I don't even know what it's called. The butt, I guess, on the butt.
The
The
abdomen,
on
thorax.
thorax.
The thorax, thank
Good
you.
point.
It instead is a kind of like a soft pink color instead. And it definitely stinks of magic.
So I assume that you guys got bit by one of them too, since you're just barging into my tent.
I was going to say,
and-
Alia, you should have at least knocked or something.
But this is important. This is them communicating. We don't know what the effects of the poison are, so it's important. And then,
By this point, a couple of the others are starting to stir, sitting up from their trances and beginning to look at you guys confused and staring like, what is going on? What are you doing? Why are you in a room?
important reasons. And I'm gonna go just randomly just sit and start inscribing a magic circle as I get ready to cast Identify right in the middle of the tent.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Ellie up by like under the armpits and take you outside before you can do that.
Fine.
I
Out
will
of
follow.
respect for Neri. Out of respect for Neri, I'll go continue the ritual outside. You see,
Yeah,
you do
just-
see like a
just
half-drawn
respect for
magical
them.
ritual.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. So, this is an interesting one. So, So you can prepare your ritual, and casting Identify as a ritual takes 10 minutes, right? I feel like at about like the 3-minute mark, you're starting to realize that as you're working, the pink glow on the back of the spider is starting to die out.
No, no,
And
no,
you can
no,
almost
no.
Past that.
and you can
hey, the vibe.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, while the spider is starting to lose its glow, the vial is still the same color.
No. Wait, I have an idea. I don't know if you're gonna let me use this, but I actually do have something. It's more mechanically in combat, but the description of this spell seems to do something. But I'd be able to cast this to pause it, to stop it from fading away.
That's really funny. That's not what I expected you to pose.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were gonna use the cantrip that stops decay for a while.
I don't have that. But this would essentially just trap it in a moment of time.
I don't know, you have a cleric. The cleric may have it.
Sure.
But let's see.
It is literally it's meant for roleplay, but it sounds
yeah,
like
I think this is. I mean, it's a very expensive resource, so like, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I want to say because it's really tiny and you're able to concentrate your magic more on it. I'd say yeah, you can do that.
Perfect.
Especially because you're not in like the throes of combat.
Yeah. So the moment it essentially begins to fade, I'm gonna go cast a spell. So what you see happen around Elia is you just see a bunch of yellow time gears just essentially swirl around her and around the spider that she's holding as well. And then as the time just goes essentially backwards, it comes at a standstill, and it's encapsulated in a yellow aura as she continues her circle. And it does not fade anymore.
Why do gears make me get a little uncomfy?
I don't know. Trauma. You don't like machines.
No, I don't mind the machines. I just feel like I got shot by somebody with that.
That's called a gun.
No, not that was out of character anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
having an internal little, Why do I have a weird feeling right now?
Yeah.
Why does my head
hurt? So for the rest of your time that you're casting Identify, you don't have to worry much about the spider dying out. And after the 7-minute passes, a small crowd of the soldiers have started to gather around to see what you're doing, to be so brave as to literally walk in and interrupt a group of soldiers while they're sleeping. And ultimately, as the spell casts, you sense the magic wash over the spider. And the first thing you realize is that you obviously get the results of your own magic on it. Be like, oh yeah, I can stop time for a creature for a while. That's so neat. But underneath your own magic, you start to get a sense of what exactly the spider is and what it was. The most notable thing that you first detect is perhaps maybe where you expected some monster or some demon or something crazy to appear. Maybe it's a surprise, or maybe it's the most obvious thing that you expected, but the spider that you hold in the palm of your hand has a divine energy to it.
Oh.
And whatever is controlling it, you can detect the long traces of its magic where it had sent something out, and you could feel the trail of it having come from the capital, where it radiates this single important message in its mind that it controlled and had before it died, almost like an imposed will, an imprinted memory, where it was designed to come to you, to the chosen few that were marked with its scent, once it left the capital walls, and to bite you and leave you a warning, which is what this magical poison that it had in it was, which is some sort of almost alternate vision, a secondary gateway to be able to speak with whatever it is that controls these spiders. And their goal was eventually to come back and return. But because of the lucky circumstance where somebody managed to swat one down, you were lucky enough to have this information.
Interesting. Yeah, so with that done, I'm just gonna go look at the spider. And basically, its goal after to bite us was to essentially go back to its master, right?
Yeah, it wanted to go back and return, yeah.
It wanted to. Not for us to.
So I'm not gonna go kill it then. Is there like something
Oh,
to
it's
trap
dead.
it?
It's very
never
dead.
mind.
It's
I
very
killed
dead.
that bitch.
It's
Oh, okay.
alive.
I thought it was alive.
Nope.
So sad. Nary, do you have the ability to bring things back to life?
Why are you trying to bring it back to life?
Even if I did have
They
the
like
material
fish.
resource, I would not waste it on a spider.
Fair enough. But I got some good information about it, so this was essentially seeking us out in particular, which honestly, that's what I expected as well. But what I did not expect was this to be the product of some sort of divine being.
Are you telling me that whatever was in the
kind of
glass-
assumed that's what it was after what it said.
Well, if that's
Yeah.
the case, then
I think
But
we need to have another discussion with the general and figure out where the prince is.
I think we need to have
Right.
a discussion about the big fucking eyeball in there. I'm not leaving this place for dead, especially after that thing threatened me.
Well, obviously, we're not going to do that either.
yeah. But what can we do? Right.
For now, we should at least complete our rest, so we are all in the best condition we can be tomorrow. If that was just a warning, I doubt it will send another scout for now. If it wanted
Yeah.
us harm tonight, it would have done so already.
Does the poison have any adverse effects? Because that's what I tried to figure out, and I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, no. It seems that the magic that was in these things were just to deliver a message. It seems that the dream was very true, that it has no desire to harm you, unless you follow through with its threat.
I see. Well, if we're safe for now, I guess we should take advantage to sleep.
I might say some prayers and wish us some guidance from Feast before we head to bed, but aside from that, you're all free to wind down again if you can.
I'm going to at least make sure this doesn't affect my little curse.
That's fair.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Mumble grumble.
I'm gonna need a sleeping buddy. Richard, come here, boy. And I wouldn't use him as a pillow.
Don't crush him.
I will leave it up to you if I crush him.
No, the size of a human head is not enough to crush a dog that size.
Unless you literally slam your head.
Yeah. No, I just use him as a pillow. You know, it's like using a stuffed animal for a pillow, except it's a living, breathing animal, not stuffed.
Yeah, can't wait for Ellie. I do subconsciously go to hug him in her sleep and accidentally like suffocate him to death.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I love hugs. Oh, yay, this is my favorite kind of hug. Elliot just wakes up with confetti in her arms. Oh, not again.
Yeah. Oh, not again.
All right. Anybody else? I know, Ray, it sounds like you have something you want to do, but does anybody else got anything they want to do?
I mean, I don't have anything huge. I
Before
just,
bed.
Nope.
Oh, you just doing some flavor stuff.
yeah, Ari just wants to make sure that this didn't wake up the king at all.
Oh no, I mean King doesn't even really sleep, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, the king can also just, you know, like, I'm just saying, I want to stay in control. I want my face to recover.
No, he's good. He's
Then
good.
Go to bed. if
You asked him
want.
for help, and he was like, "All right, I'm done."
We're still cool, Ari. Don't worry.
It's okay. I'm gonna take the
all right.
poison damage.
Then in that case, we're gonna take a momentary break in A, hopes that Sasha finally shows the fuck up,
Yeah.
and B, so that the people who wanted to get their food, like me, can get them. Get it.
Yippee!
Hooray!
We will continue at 9:30, so we have 15 minutes.
Very
Okay.
Hooray! I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some food and go pee.
Very good. I already
think
peed
for
down
nerds.
food and water. So
I
I'm just
will
gonna
probably
try.
get more water though, because it's a heat wave. I went to my other house and 103 degrees now, so I'll be
Yes.
back.
As Robin
Yeah.
would tell me, I'm gonna go piss, girl.
That's crazy.
That is the first thing I thought of when you said you were going to.
Has Robin infected your mind already?
No, I found that on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, either way, Robin is very infectious.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Fine.
The cameras are on. Yippee! We're back.
Let's go.
No
All
one
right.
has a camera.
So you all eventually stir back to sleep after your rough night of being bitten, having a nightmare that you all collectively share. This seems to be a reoccurring theme between meeting gods, is that you all have nightmares that you all share. But ultimately, after all is said and done, you rest your anxieties for the night and decide this is a problem for future me. And let sleep overtake you once more. Unless you're Cade, unless you're Raven, in which you're probably actually have already gotten your full rest and you just kind of can just chill for a little bit and read a book or something.
Yeah.
Or just doing anxiety.
Yeah. Stay up all night, stare at the moon, and just overthink for multiple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
be a
is
little edgy
right?
boy. Everything's fine.
Is that what you're doing?
And as the morning light starts to approach, everyone is actually still asleep. But you know what? I actually need to roll a die really quick. I need to roll
Ooh,
a die. I need to roll a die.
Only one.
Oh, by the way, not bleh.
Like,
Ari's cat instincts has driven her to meow on top of Neri in her sleep because it'd be funny. That's what the D4 was for.
determining who you're going to pancake on.
Yep.
Where's the sound? There it is.
I was actually
Oh,
hoping for
true.
Elliot because that'd be cuter.
But then, yeah.
Everyone except for Cade, because Cade, you will not make it at disadvantage.
Oh.
Make me a perception check at disadvantage.
EP.
And Bucha
Hey, just give
also
me
make
perception.
one.
Oh, it's rough.
I got a 15.
Let's go.
What was the question?
Can Bucha also make one?
Kombucha? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Not disadvantage, because I believe they have advantage on hearing checks.
So are we
we
doing
have
a
to.
normal roll then? For the rest of
It's-
us, or disadvantage?
Disadvantage for all of you who do not have advantage on perception checks,
Got it.
specifically hearing checks.
All right.
I do have danger sense if that helps.
Danger
Oh.
sense is for
This is not danger sense.
Hold on. I also need to make my Bucha roll at normal. Ow.
Yeah, Kombucha's dead asleep.
Yeah.
Don't say dead.
Sound like
He's
confetti.
he's blank asleep. So any modifiers to your 15, or is that the
That's with
Hold
the
it.
-2.
okay, that is with the negative 2. Okay. I'm not gonna say you succeed, but I definitely want you to be involved, so I'm gonna say you succeed in a different way.
Okay.
So Ari, while you are sleeping, you can't help but hear the sound of footsteps. And it kind of jogs you awake a little bit. Is that you awake, you see through the tarp of your tent that the sun has come out. It appears to be like super early morning, like maybe the sun has just risen over the sky. And it seems that someone is approaching the tents. And the footsteps, which seems to be maybe just a pair of footsteps, one person, stops outside of one of the tents and opens it. And as the beaming light comes through, Raven, your tent is opened
Oh.
by an unknown figure. And the
Okay.
soldiers that are on the inside, tending to their morning duties, getting up, brushing their teeth, brushing their hair, they all turn and see another fellow soldier that you guys would not actually recognize.
Barging
But you see a half orc individual. He is strong, stern, with a bit of a yellowish blue tint to his skin. He appears to have an expression of worry on his face and is ultimately looking a bit frantic as he turns and looks at all of you. And he says, "Who is the leader of your troop?"
I'm going to stand
And Neri,
up.
not Neri, Ari, you hear this from the other side.
No, I'm just
And
gonna-
you actually, Ari, you actually would recognize this voice as Curse.
Remind me?
Curse is the guard that like got Elia in trouble when you first met, and was ultimately the one who kind of put you on this whole mission to be like, if you help us solve this spider crisis, I'll fix up the train so that you can take it, kind of dealio. He seems to be like a commander of this area. But Cade, what did you say?
I'm gonna stand up and take a few steps forward.
I hate to do this, but I think you're going to need to leave.
What has happened?
Not just you, and he's actually going to gesture a hand to the other tents. Everyone. I think all of you are going to need to leave.
Are you going to say anything else besides that?
I don't know how much time I have or how much I can get into, but let's just say things are getting too dangerous around here for you guys to be poking your head into. This is not your business. It's too much. And as individuals who just want to help, I'm sure you guys have the best of intentions, or at least they do. And you guys, you just wanted a meeting with the prince, but I don't know if he's coming back. It's been weeks, and I can't keep you here, especially now knowing that your lives and everyone else's lives could be in danger.
Where did the prince go?
He went west. He went to go investigate some potential old machinery that could potentially be revived, but he's been out so long. He said he'd be back in 4 days. It's been 7. It's taking longer. I'm trying not to be worried, but people are growing impatient. And he's been taking so many frequent visits that now it's starting to become an issue. The people are starting to get reckless. I mean, you saw the speech that was made yesterday.
That was a very
They're planning on
dangerous-
taking back the castle. And I already know what they're planning. They're going to try and recruit each of you. They're going to try and get you to throw your lives so that they don't have to waste any of their own. I know this place. I know what they do. So if you care for your lives, run while you can. Because they're going to make any offer they can to try and get you to try and handle this. But I don't think it can be handled. So please, just take your men and go.
I don't think I can.
You can't? Why not? Haven't you been here for months? You know that the prince is not going to just show himself to you. I mean, how many times has he snuck in and snuck out? And I don't even think anybody even knows what he's doing. If you're waiting for the prince, I hate to tell you, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Whatever it is, whatever goal you're trying to accomplish, it's not going to happen here.
What's making you say this? What made you care this much to come and say this to us?
I wouldn't say it's more that I care about you. No offense.
Uh-huh.
But I know Wilson. I know what that man has done. And I know what he will do.
You need to explain.
Make me a history check, actually. Let's see if you maybe you already know. Let's find out.
Hey, I'm not rolling terribly today.
Yeah.
I have modified 20.
Modified 20, dirty 20. That's pretty good. Okay. So Welson Rotmite is a notorious figure in the Dwarven Kingdom. And you being part of the Elven army would know that going against him is probably one of the only means that you would ever lose a battle. Is that this man is willing to give up anything at the sake of victory. You've seen wars of whole towns be destroyed, all because this man is all commandeering and commanding and able to just decimate whole towns with ease because he's willing to give up the lives of soldiers to get jobs done. Like, he's a ruthless man. And with what you're kind of picking up from him describing, he's thinking the same thing to try and get RML back, as he is willing to risk the greater population of its people to ensure that the city of RML is secure. And with so many, this is kind of like less of the history check, but kind of like based off the vibes of how long you've been here. You can tell that previously people may not have been for this idea, but with how little the prince has been helping his people are getting a little desperate for their home back. Ari, you shake awake Neri. And Neri, you hear this as you're awakened. You hear this conversation that's going on outside. Do you two say anything to each other?
Has Ari been able to hear this conversation?
Yes. It's pretty clear.
So yeah, Ari at first is just going to just like quickly put a hand over Neri's mouth, like shh, and point to the conversation direction. Stuff is happening.
So yeah, that's what your history check reveals to you. Do you still say what you say anyways?
There's something that you're not... There's something going on here. And I'm too involved now.
Look, I don't have any control over you and your troop, or even these adventurers that have shown up here. And sure, they've helped us a couple of times, but look, I'm worried. I'm worried that more lives are going to be lost than will be saved by doing this action. And Welson is, and as he goes to say that, you all hear the sounds of what sounds like a drum roll in the distance. The sound of a marching team slowly enclosing in the distance. And Welson, as he hears this, turns to the distance and goes, "Oh no. Fuck. Okay, look, they're coming. If you're dead serious about staying, then this is your last chance. I don't think I'll be able to give you another opportunity after this. If you guys want to run, this is your only chance. But just for the sake of this and the fact that I'm trying to do you a favor..."
I don't let him finish, and I start walking to the other, everybody else's tent.
Who
was never here.
pestering first?
Neri.
Hi.
As you begin to walk off, Curse immediately he says, "I was never here," and then he disappears into the woods.
Neri, I think that Wilson made a deal that he went back on, and he's fucked everything up.
Wait a
Oh
second.
my god! Wow, this is actually really good timing, actually.
Actually great timing.
This is incredible timing. So,
Hello, you good?
Yeah, no, I laid down for just a moment, and
Understand.
That's okay.
No big deal, buddy.
It's okay because you being
just
exhausted
woke
is actually the most in character thing right now. So you are the most in character you could possibly be. So yeah, you have just been woken up. Everyone has just been woken up by somebody entering your tent, and you can see that it is Raven.
I make a beeline for Neri, and I say, Wilson made a deal, and now he's pulling us into it.
Motherfucker.
By trying to take back the castle. That's what that dream meant. They made a deal with him.
Was he sure it was just him? I
And-
do recall it mentioning the deal.
Janari and I share
I have a
tent.
feeling that it was Wilson. It might have been the
We're all
prince.
meeting up in a tent somewhere, so you're
Oh,
both
okay.
up in
Have
Tram.
I met this person before?
Yes.
Yes,
We met
we met
yesterday.
yesterday.
This is the captain of the elves that had
Right.
you guys brought to your tent to make sure that they didn't get like kicked out of town.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
It's
I like
they
how
take a bit
Ravens
to
are trying
wake
to
up
think
if you
there's a
have it.
cat on top of Neri.
Yeah, Neri has probably like tried to nudge you off with his foot, but now he looks rather uncomfortable.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry.
The only other remarkable thing that you note is that you have a spider bite on your arm. And you remember last night, right before you felt that pain on your arm, that you had a dream where you saw the eyeball in the castle looking at you, and it threatened to say that if you don't leave, then you will be killed, basically. And now you were waking up to seeing Raven bust into your tent, and in the distance you hear the sound of drums, as if a group of soldiers is headed towards you. Anyways, continue.
Where were we?
Mhm.
Angie elf folk. That's us.
Yeah.
Well, I know that look. I think are you thinking of staying then?
Clearly.
Good. If that thing threatened us to leave last night, then it doesn't want us here. I don't think it was just mercy. The gods don't often know that kind of thing, do they?
No. But also, it doesn't make sense that I was included. I didn't even go into the city.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're just kinda here right now, man. Regardless,
Maybe you
if
could
that...
I
tell the
assume
future.
that what is coming is Wilson and a group of his soldiers.
Mhm.
What are we doing?
Well, I heard a bit about what was going on there through the, well, these tent walls aren't exactly thick. He's planning on,
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
fabric.
stick us on it as sacrificial lambs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't quite appreciate that. I don't think someone like him would want to listen to, other perspectives on plans.
I need to know what that deal was.
Mm-hmm. I do say we try to rag him about what we heard from that thing last night to start, and if he's not cooperative, we'll have to find other ways. If we could be subtle about it, I could try to set up a zone of truth if we really wanted to try to, get something out of him, but I think every spell slot I have is going to be precious today, so...
I'm better at less subtle things.
What if I charm him?
He's a very ruthless man.
We can't risk that. Zone of truth, at least, is something that could be actively noticed, resisted, and ignored, so it's a lot.
The sound of the
I
drums are
think-
getting louder.
I don't think he would ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we need to decide right here now. We have seconds. Are we gonna stay or not?
I'm staying.
Yep, we say it in unison. Same look.
Well, I'm not leaving Neri behind.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
You can leave if you wish.
I am going to tell my soldiers that they can go back and report if they would like to, instead of staying.
Actually, before you have the opportunity to say
Mhm.
that, the drums have already arrived,
Yeah.
and the soldiers on the outside of the tent have all started to gather, start to murmur amongst each other about
Mhm.
how many forces have started to show up. They appear worried, almost as if they're expecting to be executed
Mhm.
or have to fight. And the drums all start to gather around the campfire, and you see a mass of 16 soldiers with a man standing in the center, a dwarven man who you recognize as Welson himself, standing at the front at the campfire, looking down at it, and proceeds to look around at the tents as you all begin to gather on the outside, and goes, "Adventurers, I hope you rested well."
Afraid not. Well, it's quite the welcoming party here, sir. What's it for?
Yes, indeed. You see, I'm sure last night you were well aware of the situation that happened in town. And as I understand, you few were at the foremost of where that situation began to reveal itself. Now, as I understand, you are a very capable few, he says, looking around at the few of you. And he begins to nod as he almost seems to be like absorbing the information of you, taking you all in and judging you almost in a sense.
Yeah. Could I roll a little
Yes.
bit of insight to see what his vibe check on us is?
Yes. Yes.
What does my man think of each of us? Like, I have to know.
Within
Only
11,
my
this is a
percentage is
complex.
higher.
This is a complex man. You
Yeah.
can't read this man just off of looks. This is a complex man. You
Yeah.
can't read him off of looks.
Raven, go!
I have a
I wanna go
negative
do-
2.
I want to do it.
Funny.
Okay. Where is insight? Why can't I
This is
find
a complex man. You can't tell him what he looks.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, natural one or a
Oh,
dirty one?
Yeah, guys, I think this is a complex man.
Yeah,
Did you-
man. We
was
don't know
it-
what-
That's actually a very important question. Was it a natural or a dirty one?
So you see, I actually rolled a 2 and I got a -1.
Okay, now.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna give you the natural one result anyways. So normally if you fail a roll, you just can't tell. When you fail a roll that badly, you straight up just don't trust this guy. Like that, like after
I
everything
already
you've heard,
don't.
like yeah, but like hear me out. Is like previously you were like, oh fuck, this guy sounds like a super sus man. I don't think I should trust him. Now you're like, you think this guy is actually just trying to send you to the slaughter.
He probably is for at least me and my other
Yeah.
soldiers. I don't think he likes me very much.
I think that natural one wrapped back around to being a natural 20, honestly. Like, you overflowed the system.
I mean, it is the negative,
Yeah.
so
I mean, maybe the most extreme cases is the most correct. So yeah, as you guys all collectively agreed that this man is really difficult to read, he kind of looks you over and he says, as I understand, you few are mercenaries, correct? He seems to be addressing the main party with that kind of
yeah, I'm going to like kind of
Okay.
step to the side and motion for my soldiers to go into the tent.
In a sort, yeah.
Excellent. You see, you few have impressed us, to say the least. Curse, I'm sure you've met Curse. He had nothing but praises to say about how well your performance was yesterday. And that merchant individual that you helped, he was very appreciative of you giving his gear back. And it sounds like you are very capable sword. And quite honestly, because you had previously agreed to help us, I would like to try and convince you to still help us. I know the situation has grown, and he kind of like eyes off to the side as he looks to RML. Complex. So I understand it won't be so easy to convince you to stay and work. So I would like to offer you something greater. However much you were being offered to pay before shall be mere pittance by comparison to how much I will pay you to help us in the ordeal of taking back Aram. For as you see, I believe that whatever is inside our castle is far stronger than what we understand. And if you few are stronger than the average man, then I believe we could put our faith in you to help us solve this endeavor. So, I am willing to offer you a grand prize of 100,000 gold to assist us in this endeavor.
100,000 gold.
What does Elliot look like in response to that?
Okay, so Elliot earlier was very like, you know, doing like the moment the gods got involved, she was like, eh. But then the talk about gold, she's like, her eyes light up. She said, "That can buy you so many spells."
Oh no.
Not only that,
Wild.
but if you were to stay and assist in reclaiming the entire castle, and he almost seems to like look around a little bit before he says this, almost as if he's expecting someone to butt in, but then he kind of like smiles a little bit to himself and he goes, I will let you into the kingdom's personal armory and choose something of your liking for each of you as the thank you for helping us out. A deal that
I'm in.
good surely should be enticing enough.
I mean, I'll be in if the rest of my group is. That is.
And for
Whispers
you,
Canary, I wasn't on board for the gold, but I'm kind of. He's starting to win me over. Help.
and then he goes, as for you, and his eyes slowly dart over to Raven. His smile almost a little sadistic as he looks at you. And he goes, I understand you have been seeking audience with the prince, correct? It's why you've been campaigning to get his attention for the past couple months. Well, I fear the king is not coming back. The prince is not coming back, and the king is too sick in his condition to do anything. So, if this endeavor goes successful, I will be able to take control of RML and guide it to a proper place, making me its ruler. And you,
You love that, don't you?
I wouldn't say love. Ruling is a very difficult thing. But your campaigning for the prince will finally be over, and I will step in as the person who will take over for this meeting that you're trying so hard to meet with. For whatever purpose you seek the prince, I shall replace him.
I'm gonna look at Neri. Like,
Yeah, Neri's gonna talk
I
in
know
Elvish right now.
I know I'm not a subtle person. I know that I should not speak in this situation.
Yeah.
Seeing the tension between you two and looking between you two, he kind of like laughs a little. He kind of gives like a no. Worry your anxieties. I am merely trying to give these people a leader they deserve. A prince who runs around with barely a head on his neck is not what these people need. They need somebody who takes action. Someone like me. So,
I have to
if
hold
you are in need of somebody to meet with your leader, right? That's why I assume you're here.
Yes.
then I shall bear that responsibility. If the prince is going to be missing for months, you will be waiting for years, perhaps, until he's finally ready to have this conversation. I believe this will expedite the process if you help me. Comme ci, comme ça. And he gives another hearty ha 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 ha.
This man disgusts me.
Yeah, like these two are gossiping in Elvish right now, I imagine. Huh. So, man of action.
And of course,
Oh, no, go on.
of course, my offer extends to you too about the money and items. I am not without paying you. 'Tis only fair.
Man of action, huh? Just how many are you willing to send to the slaughter to get this done?
Why send anyone to the slaughter? You are capable, are you not?
You must know what we're dealing with if that thing's been in the castle for as long as I suspect.
His eyebrow seems to lower at that. Almost seems to like raise an eyebrow at you.
Mhm.
Almost as if confused by what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, do you know something I don't?
I know damn well a suicide mission when I see it. That thing reeks of the divine. I've seen it time and time again in the wars before, and I know you have too.
He almost seems to like be exasperated by what you just said. An eye roll resting on his face as he looks to his men and throws a hand to them and say, these soldiers here are not nearly as strong as you. And he gestures to everyone. You have made it into the city without very little a scratch. And with a foolproof plan that I've heard you already know about, that even a soldier like ours could go in and escape without any damages, I have very, very little, I suspect very little chance that you will go in and get out without any issue. I am merely asking for your cooperation to any degree that you desire to assist us so that we may reclaim our kingdom. And if you suspect the divine are involved, then it sounds like we have a very hearty group with us to help investigate why it is divine, seeing as you are a cleric.
I am out of character being silent if anyone else wants to butt in. I do not want to hog the spotlight.
Ari doesn't want to talk.
I'm
Yeah,
having to
Elliot
bite
just-
my tongue. I'm gonna say mean things to this man.
Good, you'll get
Elliot,
approval from
on the other
Mary.
hand, is kind of just
Yeah, what's
Elia is kind of just conked out, just focus on the money.
Oh,
But the
goodness.
moment, yeah,
Elia's
the
got those
moment
Nami eyes.
yeah,
okay.
she does. 'Cause
Canary,
spells.
Canary looks at the brain cell in his hands and takes a long sigh.
Yeah.
I miss Perrin. Well,
Now, of course, it seems you have your reservations. I can see it in your eyes. A few of you seem interested, but I can't help but notice the anxieties that temper you. Is my deal not good enough? May I sweeten the pot for you?
I have no issue.
What is it you desire?
I have no issue with helping the people of this city, but I've heard much about you. You're you have a reputation on the battlefield, from what I've heard. Are the rumors true?
Do
and all
you?
that?
Do you? That's the question. That's the question. Make a history check at advantage. Let's see if you actually do know this man.
Given Mary's background, I would be very surprised.
If I know, Neri should probably know.
Like, there's no
That's why I said with advantage.
Yeah.
That's why I said with advantage.
Yeah.
Like, because I completely fucking doubt that you don't. But like, in the off circumstance that you've just somehow managed to avoid this man.
Yeah.
16, yeah. I'll say you know his reputation and know a bit about him. Probably not as much as the dirty 20, but yeah.
So good. Oh, one moment, I'll be right back. Just 1 minute.
If you
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Neri fucking
Oh,
collapses into
no.
slime before
Yeah.
everybody.
Yep.
You made our friend melt.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I will say though.
I can assure you.
I will say though, Elia actually might
Grandpa went out and
speak up
about
again
early
once
too,
we
that's why I
start
guess
talking
the,
about the divine, as she's just gonna say,
Yeah.
you know, the power of the divine, right?
I'm back. What'd I miss?
This very well could be maybe an impossible task. It's
Once
fine to have
again, he
hope.
seems a bit confused by the statement you're saying, and he goes,
Mhm.
"This is the second time you've mentioned the divine. Are you suggesting that whatever is in that castle is a god?"
If not directly a
creation
of
god,
one.
one of its spawn for sure. We know because we had an encounter with one of its vessels just last night.
And I know how to tell divine magic.
Yeah, our wizard here
We're
conducted a
familiar
ritual.
with divine adjacent beings.
Yep.
Mhm.
Our wizard here conducted a ritual on a interesting spider it had sent here specifically to determine the origin of its magic and ascertain that there was definitely a god's influence upon it. Which one, we are currently uncertain, but no doubt one of the many that aren't fond of us mortal kind.
He makes a face that
Specifically-
appears almost satisfied by the
Mhm.
information that
Yeah.
you've told him.
It
Sorry, go
seems
ahead, Kate.
It seems very specific to this city, actually.
Nope.
Very intriguing. A god in our midst.
Can't imagine such a thing.
Oh wow! For somebody who's not evil, you sure sound evil right now.
Yeah,
So true.
the elven.
I suppose it will not be the first time I've handled a god.
Would you like to elaborate on the first time?
More than once, my friend. In fact, I've even killed one.
Ari looks very sharply, let's say.
And he is grinning
Bullshit.
so big.
Bullshit.
And I will say those who have made your history checks, you have definitely heard a story that Welson did in fact slay a god once.
Mm.
It is definitely not an unheard story.
Mm.
It's not an impossible story. Is that gods are they are not immortal in the sense that they infinitely reincarnate as they are sold. There have been, in fact, multiple instances where gods have been slain. It is not an easy thing to do, and only the most impressive of warriors are capable of doing it, because maybe only so many gods fell, but it's definitely not an unheard of thing. And Welson, with his reputation, it doesn't seem too far off that he could actually have been one that has slayed a god.
And what was the cost of that?
I do wonder.
Yeah, could I roll another little history per chance to try and brain out, or religion to try and brain out more of the details about this supposed god slaying story?
Not right now.
I
I'll say your 16 is where you're stuck at for right now,
surprised
until you can recall further detail.
we need more juice.
Right now, the stress of the situation that this guy is kind of like, be my puppet, is kind of freaking you out a little too much to think on the details. My. You are so intimidated by my presence that I have to say, it seems like my legacy is quite befitting.
No, Raven
the word I would
starts laughing.
use.
Raven actually starts laughing.
I'm not intimidated about you. I don't even know who. It's just that This is not an
even know who
easy
you
decision to
are.
make.
Well, the cat has had your tongue for a while, and I can't help but notice that you all seem almost eager to spring.
Excuse me. I beg your pardon, sir.
Mary's also laughing now.
It's just not
He
easy
just seems
decision to
he
make.
just seems to be like smiling at you guys. Go ahead.
What deal did you make?
What deal did you make?
Mm-hmm.
I beg your pardon.
I just shrugged.
I don't seem to understand.
I want an insight. I'm not gonna roll well, but
Not with that attitude.
I got a 12.
With a 12, you can't really tell. You can't really make heads or tails. Once again, he's a
almost
hard
like
guy
he's
to
really
read.
Yeah.
No, I don't have very high wisdom.
Tell, buddy, I could tell. Can I roll funny insight, or is it just Raven?
What are you trying to insight?
Hold on. Just
I was trying to
The deal,
insight if
the
he
deal
was
thing.
lying.
yeah, any like thoughts you might have about like the deal comment.
Sure.
Yuppie! I'm gonna roll a 1. Oh, that's actually good. That's over 20. Nice.
Ooh.
24. That's pretty fucking good. The guy who is very hard to read seems to be a little readable. And when you mention a deal, the way that he furrows his eyebrow almost gives you a bit of an indication that he may have made a deal, and
He's lying.
yeah, he's made a deal before that seems to be prevalent.
I'm gonna let the conversation
It's
unfold a little more before I butt in.
You almost like barely catch it too.
Yeah.
Like
It's
It's just a little bit too wide of a smile, twitch of the eye.
It's like you really can't think of any deal that would be relevant.
The only deal I care about is whether or not you accept this one. Are you going to assist me or not?
Well,
Because the way I see it, these people are going to continue to die, and we are going to continue to throw ourselves to bloodshed and nonsense. But you have the opportunity as incredible warriors to assist us and make incredible profit.
Well, you're really going to put us on the spot like that.
Why not? I know good-hearted people want desperately to help.
V sent her followers.
After all,
go on.
we are a community, and communities have to help each other or perish.
Everything this man says makes me have the ick.
Yeah.
Wow, I love gaslighting.
You're doing so well at this, Julia.
But we're on the manipulating part and the mansplaining now. The manslaughter is rapidly approaching. It's okay. Just
Manipulating manslaughter.
Yeah.
Merle?
Yeah,
boss?
just quick out of character posture. I forgot how much I love you do NPCs and descriptions. I missed you, buddy, as a DM. Glad to have
Yeah.
Thank you. I bow.
Anyways, where was I? I had a one-liner. Now I forgot it. Someone else keep talking while I sketch create
we
the
can't-
train of thought.
Yeah, so we can't have some privacy to talk about out for even like 5 minutes. We just have to tell you our answer right here and now.
Oh, no, of course. Take your time. You just didn't seem very convinced, and I wanted to make sure that my offer was as crystal clear as you wanted it to be. In fact, I don't expect my answer by this evening, which is when our plan will go underway. So take your time. Head out, go out and see the world, explore, or make some money.
As a follower of
Ah,
this, it is in my oath to help everyone in need, and with times like this especially. I will help your people. However, I am less inclined to help a liar. Either tell me what you know, or I will not follow someone as not quite as transparent as you into battle with my life on the line.
I fear you're looking too much into the matter of things. If you
no,
are
I think
wanting...
it's very relevant.
Very relevant is very funny. See, you try and find relevance in something that does not matter. You want answers from me? And his face kind of turns to deadstone serious. And for a moment, you kind of have this overwhelming sense of dread as this man's appearance goes from kind of this like half jovial, half like mischievous look to the look of someone who wouldn't hesitate to cut you down in the matter of an instant. And you almost feel that he is incredibly capable of doing so. And as this aura overcomes you, he says, "Get the job done and I'll tell you everything. Until then, either accept the money or do not show your face. Men, we are leaving. These people have things to discuss." And the 16 soldiers, almost in unison, turn, and the drums that they carry start to dress again. And he stares at each of you one last time and says, "Do not disappoint me." And he turns and follows the men afterwards as he begins to walk back into the forest towards the city of Aramel.
What are you, my father?
I might fucking be.
That's crazy.
Wow, his true colors show.
Yeah,
No, he didn't say
soon,
that. He didn't say
as
that
soon
shit.
as he's mostly
No,
out of
not that,
earshot, Neri is gonna start cussing up a storm in Elvish.
Can I
Can't
say
understand you.
something?
Fully
I
understand
can't
you.
Yeah, I also fully understand.
Aurora's just kind of
I
standing
can't
there. Like,
understand them. when they
Aurora's
can't-
just kind of standing there, like, well, that just happened.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Mhm.
If we are going to stay to protect these people, I don't want it to be under his terms. I like
Absolutely not.
spells, but I don't want to die for a cause I don't believe
You
in.
can just say he's a bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, he is, but then that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, if we're gonna help these people, I don't want to work with him to do so. I like spells, but not that much.
Oh, you're well, admittedly, you've grown a bit these past few days, if I do say so myself. Quite proud.
What are you talking about? I've always been like this.
No, don't think too hard on it.
Huh?
Anyways,
I don't see what her height
What?
has to do with anything.
Huh?
Who said that?
Aurora.
Oh, right, Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Anyways.
is Aurora?
Oh, yes.
Aurora, to kind of explain
She's
it
an
very
NPC.
quickly from how much because you wouldn't technically know this, but Aurora is traveling with the party and she seems to be an ASMR that seems like she's like ultimately defeated and lost her power. And is kind of traveling with the party to try and find her power again.
Yep, that's why part of
So she doesn't really
library.
she doesn't really go into the danger, but she seems to be trying to find purpose with them.
I see. So that he likes the fact that he's getting power a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
why
gonna
there's-
lie, I'm not keen with him taking a position of power over the prince, as much as I do have my gripes with the small one as well.
What's just stopping us from just working independently without him?
Well, we don't know what
Nothing.
we're up against.
What's stopping? Ah, never mind.
What was that?
I was going to say something very silly.
Like?
To be the
Something
devil's
about
advocate,
killing gods.
to be the devil's advocate for a moment, there is worth in the saying of keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. If we want any hope of understanding what's going on with the general, we may have to follow him under his guise for now. If we find opportunity
Yes.
to break off to a better plan, we could take so, but we need understanding first and foremost if we want any hope of dealing with whatever that thing is.
And just as I don't know if you guys remember the plan from before, but and this may be out of character information. I apologize if this is not something we think about. But despite the fact that the city is in shambles, the mission that you guys were going to go on before, they did have a very excess supplies of Greek fire and poison potions, or poison antidotes. So it goes to show that even while the Wilson is a dangerous man, he is at least very well armed and prepared to give you tons of supplies.
Okay.
Neri, is it bad that
Well-
whenever somebody threatens my life, my first instinct is to go, I genuinely want to see you try?
Well, depends on who's threatening for you, but him, no, certainly not. Bastard hasn't
Because
changed a
that
bit.
wouldn't go well for anyone involved.
What?
Don't you worry your head about it quite yet.
It's about that curse I told you about, and yeah.
Ah,
So what are we gonna do now?
Unfortunately, I do think
The soldiers-
following along with him for now is probably our best bet, at least. If anyone wants to take this chance to leave, now is probably your best chance to do so. We could cover for you, say you're out getting reinforcements for later, just in case or something.
I'm not leaving.
oh, that is something.
I'm gonna die if I go out alone.
I'm going to.
No, go on, boss.
Going back to my tent
Mhm.
to check on the soldiers.
Yeah,
That's actually what I was about to, that's actually what I was about to say, is that the soldiers are like, your right-hand man is still standing outside the tent while the others are inside. And as you approach, I forgot her name, but
Oh wait, I think I might have written it down. Hold on.
if you have it, please.
Yes, it was the Yanti.
You want to use the race?
Alexia. There's a U.
Oh, Alusha?
Alusha. Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
I think so.
Or is
I think
that-
I was
would
going
assume
Kingdom Hearts
Lux.
coded.
I don't know.
It's probably Alusha, but it could be Alexia.
Can someone
Okay,
say the
whichever.
Door
We'll go with
Darkness?
Alusha.
Okay, Alusha.
Alusha will give you a salute and say, Commander, we are ready for whatever you order us to. And on the inside, you can see that the soldiers behind her are all like getting ready in their armor and like ready to support you. They're like very ready to go to battle for you if this is what you decide.
I need a group to head back and report. Explain about this group of adventurers, what's happened at this castle, the power issue with the prince and the king.
You don't need to send a group.
What?
You have a means to communicate with her.
I do?
Yes.
I forgot.
You have a coin in your pocket that is basically a cell phone directly to her.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Did I even get told about this?
Mary, this is fucking hilarious. You what?
Raven, like, hang on, I gotta make a phone call. Excuse the fuck me?
That's my mom.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's my mom.
Right.
Oh, that's so funny.
I need to make a phone call.
All right.
Where are you making this phone call? Sit in earshot.
I think I'd go into my tent at least. Or actually, no, I would walk to the forest edge.
Want me to go eavesdrop?
Up to you, I suppose.
help.
Just
I can help as well. Smiles.
I was just gonna turn into a bug or something.
save your
I
resources
have someone who can help.
for fights ahead.
All right. So as you use the coin to send a message to Lilium, you ultimately do actually manage to get her to pick up, which is a shock to you because typically she doesn't.
Oh.
And on the other side, you hear actually a very tired Lilium, because it sounds like she's just woken up, and she goes, Raven, it's wonderful to hear from you. How are you?
All right. What is the name of the city again?
RML.
The situation at RML is grown strenuous.
How so?
I still haven't been able to meet the prince. He's been gone for almost a full week at this point.
Months, actually, technically for you.
Well, I haven't
his
met him
recent-
in the full months, but his most recent disappearance has been a week.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
And it seems like the general is trying to take over and also trying to take back the city, which there is some sort of divine presence in the castle.
Oh, I see.
There's also this group of adventurers here.
Oh, very... you say that like they stand out.
They do. One of them, in particular.
Only one? That doesn't bode
In
well for the team.
particular.
Nary sneeze. I mean, Ari sneezes.
I
I feel
guess
like
the rest
someone's
of
not
us will go
talking about
fuck
me.
ourselves.
Yeah.
They're... What is the name of that god again?
Beast.
Uh,
Yeah, yes.
Vis?
fees, okay.
Yeah, they're a cleric of Vis.
Oh dear. I see. Well, I see now why you were intrigued by them. Just, I suppose be careful if you're going to be staying.
The general is trying to recruit that group and me. My soldier. My group.
Which general? I assume You're talking about Wilson?
Yes, Wilson.
Hmm.
He's also trying to take power because of the prince's absence.
I suppose that isn't a surprise. He's been campaigning to take lead for years.
Yes.
I suppose he just finally found the opportunity to swipe in. Well, nonetheless, if it does end up that he is successful in taking over, it will not matter much. All we need is the Dwarven Kingdom's cooperation. Doesn't matter who's in charge, just so long as we can meet with somebody who can agree to a treaty.
Yes.
That's all I care about.
He is saying that he will take the place of the prince if I help. In the meeting that we want.
I see. I can tell, however, that you do not seem to be fond of this man.
He is grasping for power. He will do anything to take this city back, including throw civilians at it, I have to assume, because there's not an infinite supply of soldiers.
No, certainly not. And RML has not been the same powerhouse that it used to be back when it was still a full kingdom. Indeed, it is a bit troubling, but it sounds like if he's trying to recruit you, perhaps he sees a way to minimize loss. That or maybe... No, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. My anxieties have been worrying me too much lately, and I should not speak of anything that I know is not true. Nonetheless, Raven, I trust you will make the right decision.
I'm trying to decide whether or not to bring up the fucking dream. There is one more thing about this divine presence, though.
A divine presence, you say?
Yes, the divine presence in the castle.
Intriguing. So perhaps
can
that is
do
why
us.
they haven't reclaimed the capital yet?
Yes. This... It sent a messenger to me and this adventurers group telling us to leave. To have us be spared from it.
That is interesting. A God who knows mercy.
It talked of a deal. A deal that allows it to do this. And it thinks it has the right.
Interesting. This situation appears to be more complex than originally thought. Here I thought that spiders had just overtaken the kingdom of Aramel and they were struggling to get rid of some new hive, but what you say is true, then could perhaps someone in the kingdom of Aramel made a deal with Arachne?
A what?
Arachne. And Arachne is a name that strikes you not like a wall, but you would recognize that Arachne is the goddess of spiders, basically.
I
a
personally
Arachne.
think.
Go ahead.
Oh, I personally think that the general made the deal.
You think so? But to what end? Why would a man give up his whole castle as part of his deal?
Might have thought
I don't know.
to get away with not actually giving anything up. Wilson is a very prideful individual.
That is a plausible theory. Still, once again, I wouldn't jump to conclusions until you have made a confirmation. Especially in a time like now, I'm sure those people are terrified of what comes next, and if you go spieling things like that, they'll quickly kill you before they even kick you out, considering who we are. So please, Raven, be careful. Unfortunately, I don't have much time left. I can already hear them walking down the hall to come and get me for morning meetings. So, unfortunately, I must be going.
I understand. If there's anything new, I will try to relay it.
I appreciate it. And remember, you don't have to commit to anything you don't want. All that matters is that we meet with a leader. The second you can get that opportunity, you don't have to commit anymore.
Okay.
Now, take care.
You too.
And you can tell the line cuts after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, who all was eavesdropping?
Me. I was eavesdropping with Booch.
Yeah,
Lucky for you guys, my wisdom is so fucking low. My passive perception is an 8, so it's not that hard to not get noticed.
Yahoo!
Yeah. Yeah, Nary's probably like not like super eavesdropping. It's like hear everything, but like just chilling, like leaning on a tree a good bit away, like just going through his day, sharpening up his spear and all that, getting ready, just conveniently.
And to be fair, you to those of you that were eavesdropping, you could only hear Kate's side. You couldn't hear Lillian's side. So,
Question: what if I had a dog do the hearing for me?
Sending coins you can only hear if you're in direct contact.
Oh
with
yeah,
them
you're
with
right.
alcohol.
It's not a real. Yeah, it's not real. It's not a real phone. I forgot. It's been a hot moment. So sad. I cry every day.
So as Raven returns to the fire, what strikes to everyone's mind? What is the situation?
That's a good question. We want to go down the line or any particular order?
Silence.
Ari is just antsy
Yeah.
and kind of wants to. I really just want to, let him see what a real god killer looks like,
Alright, though.
Probably not for the best.
I know.
Save that for
I just feel like the more I use this, the more part of me wants to use it. It's
Look,
weird.
I
Almost like
know.
I have a horrible thing in me.
Curse?
yeah.
Yes, hello, curse. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, okay. You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
charisma saving throw, Ray?
Oh,
I don't actually mean you're horrible. I don't mean you're horrible. Oh.
Charisma saving
You
throw?
kind of did it to yourself.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Are you sure that you still have it?
I mean, no, but I didn't use it last time.
Was this the actual inspiration, or is this the birthday or the New Year inspiration?
It was definitely actual.
Okay, we'll let you use it. Okay. Then this is about to be a very interesting feeling that you have, because we're gonna fucking play up that 9 for sure.
Yeah.
So Ari just stumbles over her words for a minute.
So, as you say this aloud, I kind of want him to see what a real god killer looks like. You feel this feeling inside of you where you feel almost that like abyssal energy overcome you, and a bit of excitement almost begins to overcome you as you begin to get a little excited for the next time you get to let the unseen king out. It's almost like it almost seems to be like, yes, I'm going to show him. And then you kind of like take a deep breath, and then you like take a deep breath and you're like, whoa, that was uncool of me.
There are two thoughts. Yeah, there's that thought running through my head, and there's also, I didn't know you got excited.
There's 2 wolves inside of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Important distinction. That wasn't him.
Oh, damn. That's even worse somehow.
You know,
That
you're
is
just going a little
insane.
It almost felt like part of yourself.
Yeah,
But it's gone now, so no worries.
Nary, I'm sorry to think
crazy.
there's something wrong with me.
We'll figure it out.
Now thinking there's something wrong with you?
We just met. You don't get to make those jokes yet. Yeah.
Your jaw was unhinged when I've met you.
It still is.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's a little less unhinged. It's healed.
It's a little crooked under right there. I think.
Oh,
Here.
hang on. You just hear some snaps. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So, should we just get ready for it all since we're gonna do this?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Man, you guys are crazy.
Oh,
But like, a respectable kind of crazy.
Thank you very much.
You
That
kind
is
of
what I
have to
live
be
to be.
crazy if you're, dealing with the stuff we've dealt with lately.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, in that case, you guys have decided collectively, I assume.
Mhm.
Montemore hasn't said his piece. Montemore, are you down to help the people? Or are you wanting to get out of here?
Yeah, well.
Sasha?
I guess we'll find out later. So
Nice. You didn't give me a fucking second to figure out what to say in character. Go on. Move on. Whatever.
oh no, go ahead.
No, sir.
I just figured you were like away from the computer.
Yeah,
No,
that's what we
that's-
thought as well.
But go on. Sorry, I don't even have anything to say.
We want to make sure you're okay with the path
Yeah.
we're going down for the story. Like, do you want to stay here or do you want to leave?
I am fine with helping the people.
I guess we're all staying then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then in that case, as Wilson said, he expects you in the evening. So you have a whole day ahead of you to make any preparations you guys want before he officially puts you to work. You guys just got some fresh magic items, some gold in your pocket, this may be your last chance to spend it before you get busy. So, anything you guys would like to do before the evening falls?
I want to attune my magic items.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Did we ever discuss magic items for me?
I
I don't think we did. I don't have any on my character sheet.
You are supposed to start with a rare of your choice or my choice.
I think I might have asked for like wings of flying or something.
I mean, we can discuss it, and we can come up with something. I just know you didn't get a magic item as a result of completing the quest because you weren't part of the party when they did that.
Yeah. I'm looking at our messages. I might have said something.
Anyone else that didn't get to choose a magical item, you might also want to do that from the list that got posted a while, like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I think we have one rare item left, and we were saving that for Montemore to pick one.
Yeah. All right. Aside from that, no, I don't think I got anything else. I think just I'll leave it to you.
Yep. I want to go on
I
a brief.
already told you what I want to do.
Yeah, I want to go on a brief shopping spree to get some material components for some spells I would like to use.
Shopping without red?
Yeah, you got. What do you say?
I said shopping without red?
Do you want to go shopping?
Last time I went shopping, it was with that thing, and it was terrible.
I mean, if you want to go shopping with me, you can if you want to. Do you have anything you want to get?
I don't know if there's anything really that I would need right now, to be honest.
Okay, well, it's okay. Red can't hurt you now. You're safe with us.
We have Montemore now. I like him a lot better.
Me too. Love it. Anywho, the main thing I'm after, I'm not sure if we would have it, but for our good old spell, Warding Bond, the material components are 2 platinum rings, 1 for each recipitant of the spell, worth 50 GP each. So would I be able to get a little bit of jewelry somewhere around here to get that component sated? Because I do have the gold for it if it's around.
I'm gonna roll for it. Unfortunately, it looks like no. It looks like I literally rolled like a 4. This is like the lowest I was willing to go. It looks like no. There's not exactly a place to get jewelry here. Most of it you would suspect is still in the city. A lot of people wouldn't exactly go to recover it unless they're going to steal it. And even in the desperate attempt to go to like a fellow cleric or even a magic salesman, you just can't. They don't seem to have any in stock, unfortunately.
Right.
At least not in platinum.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Way I want to use that. Oh well. Anything else I want material components for? Not particularly. That was my big one, so I am sad. I might just get like some generic supplies. Like I was thinking, like more ropes and grappling hook or two, because there's a good chance we might be climbing some castles and structures, I imagine, and that would help.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like 10 ropes, 2 grappling hooks to fasten on each thing.
Yeah. We'll just go with the book cost.
Yeah.
I don't really care to come up with a price.
Let me check. I can just add that on my own to the side. Venturing gear. Rope is 1 GP each. And grapple is 2 GP each. So that would be 14 total.
Any other babies with money to spend?
I don't hold on to the money. I don't like money.
I have 0 of gold on me because Nary
I confiscated it. Yeah,
privileges.
if there's something you want to buy, I could escort you to it.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
All
Mary's
I would
playing
want is
parent with me
a
now.
stronger staff or something like this. But, you know,
Yeah, I don't think we have the gold for that quite yet.
no. Got my cool shield though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, kiddos.
Yep.
If nothing else, then I suppose we can get a rolling on to the meat and potatoes.
Yep. The only other small thing I was considering is try to say a little small prayer to Vis. Give some offerings before we head out for a little bit. Would like. I'm not sure if that'd be a background thing or something to roleplay out.
Yeah. Do I succeed with my attunement?
What item are you tuning to?
It's the staff that I got from the magic store, the staff of the ivory claw.
Ow, ow. Why is that sharp?
Remember from that thing 6 months ago?
Yeah, no, actually. That's why I had to look it up.
So sad. How come?
Because it's been 6 months.
Oh. Wait, why can't
All right.
wait, why does the fact that it's been I attuned to it? I mean, you know, the not 6 months in character, I meant like out of character. Like yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
I forgot it's what you got is so I need to bullshit a thing because it's a rare.
Okay, fine.
As for Sketch, I trust that you're spending your money fairly. Staff of Ivory Claw. Let's see.
There's something special about attuning to rare items?
Rare and above, they have attunement scenes. And there you have a chance to fail attuning to them because if it rejects you, then it doesn't attune to you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Basically, the higher the rarity, the more difficult it becomes. All right. So, then in that case, if you are spending the time to attune to it, Elia.
Do you want to just get to the meat and potatoes of this and then do my attunement scene later? We could just say it's ominously unknown right now. We're just not
this will literally take 5 minutes.
Okay, face off.
Nice.
It's literally it's a rare. It's not going to take long.
Okay.
So you find yourself while meditating, opening your eyes after this hour and finding yourself in a field of almost unreal proportions with a breeze going by as tall grass runs by you. You're standing in the middle of it and looking out into an outstretch of mountains and valleys and a sky that seems to be orange instead of blue. It almost looks like you're almost in heaven, it looks like. And as you're looking around, feeling this breeze on your skin and just enjoying this moment, you can't help but feel the breeze almost starts to become heavy and heated, almost like someone is breathing on you. And as you get lost and with your eyes closed, feeling the breeze, your arms outstretched, and enjoying the feeling, you open your eyes to see that the claw of the staff that you were holding instead becomes that of a full dragon. Its eyes weighing down on you and staring you down, its face almost pressed against yours.
Oh.
and it looks you dead in the eyes. The question is, with a dragon staring you down with this look of determination, how do you respond?
I lived in the Feywilds. Like, sure, dragon's intimidating, but I've always wanted to see one. I read about it. They only have fairy dragons in the Feywilds, and that's not as interesting as real dragon. So I just smile and say, hello.
You appear quite unbothered by my appearance.
I've always wanted to meet a real dragon. I read about them in books, but never seen one.
The dragon before you is that of a silver dragon. It stands tall, almost ancient-wise, though seeing as how you are holding that of a hand of a dragon that was carved from ivory, it almost seems to be the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And its body spreads out wide, and it almost like grins at you as you show no fear to it and says, I sense good things from you. Tell me, what do you aspire to be?
That's a good question. There's a lot of things I aspire to be. An explorer, an amazing wizard. I guess, most importantly, I just want to be someone that's just free. That's going to see the world. I think that's what I want out of the base of everything.
That is everything I've ever wanted. To explore the world and be free. Do you mind if I accompany you on your journey?
Of course not. It's fun to do it with friends.
Friends. Yes, indeed. Yes, I shall give you my aid. And in return, show me the world.
Of course.
And with that, the dragon quickly begins to ascend, look up to the sky, almost as if when he opens his mouth, it almost consumes the sky above as the orange sky starts to almost envelop into his mouth, and the world around you starts to reappear from the visage that he created. And as the sky goes from orange to blue, the claw of his hand starts to cause him to shrink into it, and you return to your staff, which you now see has a radiant glow about it.
Yay! I am getting a phone call.
Your phone is ringing.
Ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
Banana phone.
Since Horn's getting a phone call, anybody got anything else they want to do?
I wish I had more, but I can't think of anything.
Well,
You do have that knife in your pocket.
yeah, is there something you're forgetting to do while you have some downtime?
Stab you?
What? What? No.
What are you talking about?
Don't you want to stab them? Isn't that something you want to do? I know you rolled really high on your resist check, and you actually aren't hearing voices right now. But like,
But
doesn't it sound like fun anyways?
Stab.
You could stab, and you could.
You could totally stab them right
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, this is Sketch telling you this might be your last good chance if you want to talk to Mary about anything for a bit before we come to think of it.
I don't remember what we wanted to talk about. What was it? I don't remember. It's been too long.
We can put a little pin in this for now if you need a refreshing, because I don't know if we got the time out of character for me to give you the whole rundown of the notes, but I know you want to talk about Neri being acting a little weird lately, and or any other questions you got. Like, why he slime?
Yeah.
Why he like that? What are you talking about, sir?
I mean, we have until tonight, so I think we have plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at some point, Ari
you
is going to approach you, Neri, and just be like, "Hey, got a minute?"
Yeah, I imagine before then, Neri's probably gossiping with Raven a little bit. We're bonding under the mutual companionship of we don't like that guy. We hate him. Shake my
Yeah,
head.
it's
That
just
seems
like
to make
theories
sense
about
to
what
say
the
alleviate
deal could
offer,
have
doesn't it?
been and like how
Yeah.
much of a dickwad he is.
Okay.
Like all in Elvish.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
how much gold do you want to bet that, like, this is all, like, some, like, stunt to gain power and he's actually in cahoots with the giant spider and this is the excuse he's using to, like, make that move?
I mean, maybe. I think he might have done something to the prince because of his smile.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the prince is just a kid. Would he kill a kid? Would he hurt a kid?
I think he would.
Yeah.
I 100% think he would.
100%, yeah. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know you're people of mine. We've really had our differences, but like, fuck that guy. Are we on the same page
Fuck
here?
that guy in particular.
Truce or something?
For now.
All right, cool. Well, I listen to you. You listen to me, and let's make him have a bad day.
Do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you coming to like these two babbling in Elvish together? It
Oh,
sounds
well, that makes
intense.
what I'm gonna talk about a little awkward.
Uh-huh. Do-do-do-do. Thank you, Julian. There's a bard in the background playing some strange music.
That is strange.
He gets hit by a dog in a car.
Oh no!
That's
No,
crazy.
Toby, no!
Kombucha.
Wait. Oh, it is kombucha.
Kombucha's Toby Fox?
That's what he does
Oh,
in
yeah.
the familiar realm.
Would certainly explain a lot.
Yeah.
Would certainly explain a lot.
Honestly, yeah.
Mhm. But yes, you come to these two like making a cork board of like conspiracy theories or something. I don't know. What do you do?
With the red string.
Yeah.
Oh, well, like I said, that definitely makes what I want to talk about a little awkward.
Oh, do you have a theory of your own as to what's going on?
Oh, no, I just think the guy sucks.
I gotta put another pin in that one right there. This guy sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, another
There's
vote for that.
Like for every single person that has like agreed with a theory, they put an additional pin, and every single soldier and every single party member has put a uniquely colored pin on this guy sucks.
Yeah.
I'm drawing her.
So, yeah, and anyway, Neri, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure. Right, Raven, you continue connecting some of those dots here. I'll be back in a bit, I suppose.
Alright.
Look, I'm just saying the theory with like the mutant science spiders might have some foundation to it. Like, isn't there like a lot of labs in the Underdark or something? I'm just saying. Anyways, bye.
What were you two talking about?
Mostly just how much I really don't like that guy.
Oh, no, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, shake my hand.
Shakes hand.
Uh-huh.
Why are we shaking hands? We already agreed.
Oh, yeah, it's about the principle.
Oh, yeah, it's about the principle.
Anyways, you wanna walk and
Anyway,
talk?
that aside, because honestly, today, you've kind of been the most normal, but overall, you doing okay?
Yes, I suppose. I mean, given everything we've gone through, it's been a bit overwhelming, but nothing I haven't been
True.
prepared to face.
Yesterday you were acting kind of, a little off.
How so?
Ever since the elves got here,
That's a, complicated situation.
I mean, if we're gonna work with them, I think it'd be good to know what's up.
I mean, they're not exactly a, discreet or small group. Surely you know the basics about them.
let's pretend I don't.
Roll history, question mark?
Yeah, may I roll history, Julian? I mean, I probably wouldn't know much.
What are you rolling for specifically? Sorry, I wasn't really here.
What's the elven
History
army's
of the
deal?
elves?
Yeah, what are they doing? Why are they like this? What's their
Why
deal?
they like
Honestly, I don't even know if history would be correct, but I don't really know. I mean, because if only there was like a current events roll, that would be fucking nice.
Yeah, maybe just raw
Um,
intelligence or history, just in general, I think both work.
let's just do that. Is that your roll right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you proficient in history?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sweet. Then we're just gonna go with your intelligence.
That'll be 15 then.
Cool.
14. So
14.
with a 14, I'd say. Let me put this down. The Elven Army, from what you understand, is their main goal is that they want to unite the elves, unite the entire continent under one banner. The idea that they want one nation so that it's easier to control everything within. And the ideologies of that are far and few between. Most typically, because of how extreme the actions of the Elven Army are, it is believed that they would rather have that control over fear. So they destroy whole cities, whole towns, kill people, steal from people. Basically, they're a huge, terrifying threat. Yeah, with a 14, I'd say that's probably the gist of what you get.
Okay, yeah, having them here is a little unnerving, sure. And maybe I'm just a bit more
Paranoid.
bullheaded to not really let it get to me that much.
Mm-hmm.
But still, of the two of us, or of anyone here, okay, sure, you have the best head on your shoulders, but you just seem extra on edge. Besides, weren't you, wait, does Ari know you were, yeah, you fought in the Holy War.
Yeah, you don't know, like, with whom or where, you just know that he fought in it.
And you were part of a army, so, like...
Go on.
No, it just seems like you're being extra... I don't know, what's the word? Cagey?
Well, I'd rather not go into details while they're still here in the tent around here, but, what I can tell you is that my people and theirs have a, unpleasant history. And I was there for part of it.
You mean the V's people?
Yes.
Well, I mean, like I said, we're going to be working with them, so I kind of really think it would be good to know exactly, like, are you going to be good working with them?
I should be fine. I could put aside my, personal opinions on the matter for the greater good of, we really hate that guy.
Well, that much is true, but I'm going to insight that, not because Ari doesn't trust you, just to make sure you're really okay with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a flat DC in my brain, because Nary's not technically lying. 11. Yeah, he seems truthful about his willingness to work with them.
Okay, if you're sure, it's just, things are already getting pretty messy. I mean, we've seen a lot, and...
If nothing else, the Elephant folks are very efficient at what they do. If we have their aid putting to something like this, that we could agree, a goal we could agree upon, Then I see
Oh,
the
yeah,
knowledge
sure.
of it.
So, did you like fight with them in the Holy War or something?
Are you just saying that because I'm a half elf?
That, and you mentioned, you specifically told me not to mention anything about, my roommate.
Yeah, from what I can parse about their goals for their whole unity thing, they aren't exactly the fondest of divinity and all that, so hence why I advise extreme caution. As someone who follows a goddess of the comet, I can attest to their disdain for that.
Okay. I feel like there was more that I wanted to talk about. Sorry, but I can't remember it,
You
and that
can
makes me sad.
come back to it later if you wish.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put a pin in the
Yeah.
rest of that. This is just the first check-in. Don't you worry.
Yeah, rest assured I'll explain more later if you have any more questions when we have a bit more privacy.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, well, just checking in, I guess, for now.
Yep. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. You have enough to worry about already.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Anyways, go treat yourself, do something while we have the time before the storm arrives, will ya?
If you mean treat myself as in do something nice for myself,
Mhm.
then I know what I'd like to do.
Is
Stab.
I'm gonna go out and hunt something.
good idea. Go get him, bro. We'll have a big old dinner before we head out to
Yeah.
meet our
Ooh,
general. Oh.
Can I come to help out hunt? I just finished tuning with my staff, so I want to test it out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Because
time.
otherwise I'd test it out on Bucha.
You know what? I think that'll be a good bonding experience for you two, and
Yeah.
a safe time for kombucha if you're not doing that other thing.
Nah, I mean, I guess, but he dies pretty easily, so it's not a really good way to check in.
Ari, maybe you could teach her a little more about animal handling while you're out there too.
Most animals don't like dying.
Yeah.
Well, duh, that's because they're not immortal or familiar.
She's got a point.
Even familiars don't often enjoy the act of the pain that comes with dying.
No, you're right.
Anyways, you two have fun. We can discontinue this discussion later.
Yeah.
Go,
Let's go, Elliot.
Go beat up a deer or something.
Let's go.
Nary's gonna go back to conspiracy boarding with Raven now.
Okay.
Elliot and I are going on a hunt.
Yeah, we're gonna hunt stuff. I'm gonna hunt stuff with my new toy.
You kids have fun.
Oh yeah. Honestly, we've been at it for about 3 hours. So, are we wanting to call it now, or are we wanting to go a little longer? Because I maybe have like another half hour in me.
Yeah, I feel
Should
like if
we
we're about
get
to
to
get
the
into
meat and potatoes?
Yeah, I feel like we could leave off on
This is a good
cliffhanger.
spot.
Yeah. Give us a cliffhanger as we go to meet the general or something.
That's exactly where I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's probably where we're gonna leave off.
Mm-hmm.
So, what just fell? Something just fell. I don't know what it was though. Oh shit! I don't know where it is either. Oh no.
That's crazy. You should probably get that solved.
I'm looking for it, but I genuinely have no idea what just fell down, and it was loud, and I
Can't believe you dropped the spider file.
oh fuck! What?
Heavens.
I have
Oh.
So
I love the curse of indescribable Julian.
me when I fucking rip out my goddamn headphones.
Me too, me too.
Me want to rip you out.
Me when I let it rip like a Beyblade.
Bravely.
True.
All right. Well, I don't know what the fuck it was. It wasn't my drink, I guess. So
It
whatever.
makes me feel better. Yesterday, I hallucinated dropping chips onto my bed.
What?
I hallucinate sometimes.
Huh?
Same.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well,
Well, while Elliot hallucinates hunting a bag of chips, but what is going on later in the day?
so as the sun begins to set and it starts to become dinner time, the smell of fire and meat starts to fill the air from the town as they begin to prepare to feed the soldiers in the distance.
Ari stands up, gives a little salute to anybody in the party watching.
Mhm.
I am on. Let me try that again. I'm on morale duty.
Yay!
I'm gonna make everybody feel good because I hunted big dinner.
What do you get?
Yeah, and I helped.
Ah, what did I get?
Tell the
I
folks.
got some good old deers. Elliot, what is that?
Oh, it's also a deer. You just probably couldn't tell because I used a lot of Eldritch Blast on it.
Elliot,
I don't think we can eat that one.
That's a skeleton, but that's just a skull.
Elliot
that's not
got a
a
bone
skull.
for kombucha.
You can make bone soup with it.
What's kombucha carrying, Elliot?
Oh,
It's
I don't know.
It's kind of big.
I don't know. What is that?
As the conversation goes on,
Mhm.
Raven, you would feel a tap on your shoulder.
Huh?
And as you turn around, you see Alusha, who has a couple of the soldiers behind her. And he said, "Captain, we await your orders."
What we're about to do is dangerous. Going into the city is not an excellent decision. If you don't want to come in with us, you do not have to.
You can see one of your soldiers goes, "Oh, thank God!" But then the rest of them look at him and go, "Whoa." And Alusha says, "Captain, we are ready to follow you to the ends of the earth. If you want us to fight, we'll fight."
Okay. This works.
Wow.
We have extra people with us. Awesome.
Yeah, they give you a salute. They continue finishing up, putting on their pieces of armor and getting into gear, and are readying up for you. As you all begin to gather the last of your things, putting things into bags, preparing yourselves for the night that is to come, you finally pack up all your things, set your campfire down. Do you guys pack up the tents and everything, or do you guys leave them up?
If we're gonna hopefully be back, Well, I mean, if we're always hanging back, I'll
Definitely
leave
not
mine up
expecting
for
not to come back, but
Yeah.
I just figured I should ask in case you guys plan on like doing like a barrack sleepover or something.
Yeah, I'll probably pack up mine for now then.
All right. Then tearing down the camp, you all prepare yourselves for the night ahead and make forward to the city, where as you arrive, you see a sea of people starting to gather together at the bridge at the front of town. The smell of food is all throughout the air. People seem to have brought all their good things to support their soldiers who are preparing to go in and fight for their lives for the city. And as you begin to walk through, more and more heads start to turn, and whispers that seem to be excited or fearful of what seems to be coming start to exaggerate as you make your way through. The nervousness that people seem to hold with the elves walking through almost seem escalated and yet also downplayed. People seem to be excited and hopeful that you'll be able to help them, while others seem worried that you are just here to send them further into their doom. The rest of you, word has spread around for you that you've done good by a couple of the merchants here, and seem to have some faith into you that as you pass by, they're wishing you good well wishes and offering you food as you pass. Basically handing them to you on kebabs or plates and trying to get you to take their food as to give you fuel for your next mission. And as you arrive closer and closer to the front of the castle, of the wall, where the drawbridge is lowered, you see people turn and start to make way for you, almost as if they were expecting you to come. And at the front is Wilson and Curse, the two that you have met before. Curse, when he sees you few, almost seems a little disappointed that you've arrived. Meanwhile, Wilson, the exact opposite, almost looks ecstatic to see you. And as they bring you in, as you get closer and closer to the wall, where more guards same way to prevent people from coming in, they're letting in only an occasional few, where civilians are donning helmets and weapons that are poorly made from things that they scrapped together this morning and showing themselves in ready for preparation for a fight. People getting desperate enough to be able to sign up for the army with no training make their way in as more and more people are being accepted. And Wilson and Curse make way for you to walk in. And Wilson just gives you a hearty laugh and says, "It seems that you have made a good decision this day." And as you walk in, a couple of guards immediately come to your sides and basically start guiding you to a war tent that lies on the inside, not even far from the entrance, as it seems that even over one night, more of the city has been overtaken, that they can't even enter the city streets. It's no longer even safe to have proper communion here. And on the inside is a couple of seats where a couple of soldiers sit down. A couple of captains and commanders, like Curse, all are sitting around. Wilson and Curse begin to walk in and take their seats, and you're gestured to sit anywhere there's an open spot. In the war tent, there appear to be plenty of supplies left in boxes. The table seems to be nothing more than like soldered wood that they stole from a nearby bar. And just in general, the environment is dreary. Despite the fact that you felt like heroes walking in, now you can't help but feel like you're survivors. The sound outside is that of like rampant running, yelling, people getting prepared for tonight, as tonight seems to be a big deal. Whatever's going on tonight may make or break the chances that this city has a chance to make a comeback. And the feeling of that is rather evident as you take your seats. And Wilson begins the meeting, whether you choose to sit or not, to say, "Comrades, I made a promise yesterday. And tonight, I believe I am more confident than ever that everything is in our favor." And a smile spreads across his face as he looks at everyone, looking at each of you independently. Whether you're hopeful or your hate for this guy is just so resounding, it doesn't matter. Wilson looks determined and confident in what he says, as he puts on a big smile and says, "Tonight we really will be taking our kingdom back." And we'll hold it off right there.
Wow, that's crazy.
I hate
can't
this guy.
Yeah, I can't believe we end this off on this dude just yapping his ass off.
Being a yapster.
The
Me when
yapster.
Me when I yap.
Man, honestly, I just have to say, I just got the best compliment of my life. I'm so glad I can make hateable villains. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I hate this man.
Yeah, I
He
hate
gave
him
me
too.
the ick every time he opened his mouth.
Oh boy, that was great.
That was fun. I'm so glad to be back.
We're
Yay!
so fucking back.
We're so fucking back. Cage stoked to have their second session.
Hell yeah!
Dap me
Yeah.
up.
Ray, you
Alright.
need to like not go there next week and just stay and play game instead.
Mm.
Yes, I
Wait,
pay you
wait,
I
money.
mean, I
to
might
stay.
be able to be here next week for Friday.
Okay.
Wait a second, you are? I thought you were gonna be at the beach house then.
Well, one, it'll be late. Two, it might be raining.
I see.
So fair.
The weather said if it rains tomorrow night, we're not doing anything because it's only technically night 2.
Mhm.
It's a coin toss, but it says that Friday is it's a 50-50 shot of rain on Friday.
We
So
shall see.
rain and beach don't get along.
In that case, keep us posted. I'll keep my Friday free next week just in case.
Me too.
Worst case scenario, we can vibe.
You know what would have been cooler though, if you got to come with me to the beach.
I know. I would have made you do D&D next week though. Beach? No. We have session. I'm going through my withdrawals.
Stand at the beach.
We can have a beach episode.
Son of the bitch!
Hey,
Anyways.
Joseph, what's your favorite part about the beach? Sand at the beach!
And the
Anyways, I do believe our DM
Alright.
has some questions to ask us.
That is
Never heard of
true.
that.
I do have some questions to ask you guys. Cade, you're familiar with the questions. It's been a while since you've done game with me and these folks, but I know that you know what the questions are. But just as a reminder for everybody, we are here to discuss what we liked, what we didn't like, aka what can be improved, what we're looking forward to, and favorite moment from another player. So make sure to hype each other up. So we'll go from bottom to top this time. Veteran to newest player, I assume. So we'll start with Ray.
Haha, that's me. I like being back.
Do you
It
have
was
some
very
specific
good.
moments?
It was very good. I'll admit though, I do need to remember how to Ari because it's been so long. But I think it'll come to me pretty easily. So that's good. But you know, otherwise it was just good to be back. Good to see my friends Neri and Elia. And I do hope to see more Montemore in the future. I miss our pink-haired Belford. I don't think anything needs to be improved. Good stuff. You play good, hateable villains. Favorite moment from somebody else. I certainly like Raven, you know, with his troops. Good stuff. And I am looking forward to trying not to go full God Killer on the God Killer.
Yippee!
And stabbing Neri.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh. Oh.
All right, very nice. Sconch.
It's me, Scotch Tape. I'm here to answer your
Hello,
questions. Yeah, it's me. It's Scratch from Baldur's Gate 3, hit video game. Park. Alright, questions. Favorite moment from me, I did not expect Raven and Neri to hit it off this instantly. Like, I thought you were gonna have a build-up, maybe an enemies to friends arc, but like, no, we're just, the bromance has already left the station, because we hate that guy.
We hate that guy.
Yeah.
Mutual hatred always leads to the best friendships.
Yeah. Alright, it's nice to meet you for the first time, of course.
Totally the first time.
Yep. Yeah,
That definitely has nothing to do with how well we're getting along.
No. Don't ask questions. I don't like questions.
Ari looks at Neri.
But then
Nice.
I need to answer the questions first.
Yeah.
Goes to get Raven a gift, gets them their favorite color, and is like, "Yeah, I know it's your favorite color." And Raven's like, "I didn't tell you my favorite color," and you're just like,
Yeah, like
Oh,
I'm
no.
imagining like that as the dynamic. Like Neri accidentally is gonna start dropping some things he probably shouldn't know.
I'm so excited.
Me too. Alright, favorite moment from another player. Let's spotlight someone else now. I really liked seeing a bit of like serious Elia at the very start of the session with the speeder and all that. It was really creative use of momentary stasis as well. I really dig that. Chronomancy is fun. Excellent time.
I have to commend
Yeah.
that too. I love when you guys use things that are unconventional and fucking use it to do other shit. I thought that was a very cool
Yeah, like,
thing.
for Elia, it was definitely a good balance of like she's taking this genuinely super seriously and like still a bit of her like alien goofiness, just walking into the tent like it's no one's business and just about to like cast a ritual spell in the middle until she had to be dragged out by the ankles. Good times.
I liked it so much, in fact, that Corin, are you here?
Corn.
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 Corb.
Answer the questions yet either.
The corn.
I miss Corin.
It's okay, you'll miss them
Oh,
less
well.
if you think about their Belacher plays. Anyways,
Yeah, never mind. Continue.
you think that can be improved? No notes. Fantastic narration and roleplay session overall. I will take this moment instead to highlight some things that I really like that you do as a DM. Just like, again, I forgot how dang good you are at descriptions and like setting the tone. And again, the hateable NPC, my man. I am interested in what you are cooking immensely. Yeah. What I'm looking forward to being a foreshadowing little goober. I'm looking forward to punching an eyeball. I'm looking forward to getting to know my new friend Raven, who I've never met, and not being stabbed. All good times.
Very
That
nice.
last
Very
one
nice.
was pretty specific.
Yeah, I mean, we're running into battle with spiders with pointy legs and stuff, of course.
Spiders don't stab, they bite.
It's piercing damage.
Sasha, if you are here and have some things to share, you were welcome to. Though I know you were very tired this session, so it's okay.
You made a very good villain, ? And you were role playing him very well. He seems very immediately hateable, and I appreciate that. Everyone role played out of their minds.
Very nice.
I
Very nice.
hope you're feeling better soon, because I miss you in Baltimore. You are a fantastic player to have around, Sasha.
Yes, I agree. It was not the same having you around.
Yeah.
That actually just reminded me, we will work on reworking your character sheet. I don't know if you had decided on what you would like to do, but we can work on it next week, since it seems like there will be an opportunity to meet up and maybe run. We'll see. It depends on if we have everybody.
Yeah, I'm down to help brainstorm character sheet stuff, so I'm pretty good with putting together some fun stuff, if I do say so myself. And a hoozle. I will yap more later about things I like and things I want to plot. We should do more questions.
I agree. I would go to Corin, but Corin is not here for some reason.
Corin is
So we'll come back around to her and instead go to Cade.
I liked having session. Oh, this was very nice to have a second session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, game. Oh, hey,
Hey.
go ahead.
Sorry, my dad came home.
So, when I didn't like that man.
Oh,
That man, I don't like him. That man.
That man. And why does my brain do this to me every time?
Yeah, well, what
I just like blanked on everything cool that happened. It's just like gone from my brain.
Maybe Corin can answer some questions to refresh your memory a little.
I liked everything. This was great.
What you
This is-
liked, what you
I love-
didn't like,
This is lovely.
That man.
something you think could be improved is the alternative to what you didn't like. If you don't want to say that instead, favorite moment from
That
another
I
player
didn't
that
like
you're
that
looking
man.
forward to. Yeah, you didn't like that man.
That man.
Something you're looking forward to, and favorite moment from another player.
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to is getting to make this man annoyed at me. And then I really liked the interactions that I got to have with Neri today. All of that was
Right.
awesome.
Yep.
I loved it.
Yeah,
It's great.
I love the dynamic between these two already, even if it's right now hinging on we hate that guy. Once we get to the drama and the hatred of that guy fades a bit, I'm interested in how that develops too.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice.
Mhm.
Did you say what you're looking forward to? Sorry.
Getting to make that man annoyed at me.
Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. And then Corin, something was brought up.
Huh?
I wanted to award you an inspiration for next session. For your clever use of your chronomagic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, queen.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was
I
throwing
was
you in the
just like-
spotlight earlier with my favorite over another play, and you didn't hear it. I'm so sad.
Sorry, my dad came home and I had to make sure the dog didn't run out because she's
Okay.
currently in the garage because it's a million and yeah, she can't be outside right now because 108 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was-
Not actually 108, but yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, so what I liked... Okay, so I'm going to go give a two-prong because one is obviously I like being back, but there are two things I really enjoyed from the session. That moment when we were up against... His name is
Wilson,
right?
Wilson.
Wilson.
I almost
Well,
called him
Wilson
Wellington.
Rockmate.
I almost called him
Wellington.
Wellington. Yeah, Wilson. Yeah, I love that moment with him. It was really tense. It was like really, in a sense, it was kind of stressful as well because it's like we were at a stalemate where we knew we couldn't do anything, but we just had to sit and bear it. I love moments like that. I love moments that make me squirm in my seat.
Good stress.
I really enjoy like scenes like that. I like being uncomfortable in character and out of character.
Mhm.
Well, in character, Elia wasn't that afraid. She was like, okay,
But your
but out of
player
character,
senses are
what?
tingling.
yeah. My favorite moment from another character. Who just left?
Cade. Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Favorite moment from another character. There's a bunch of good moments, honestly. I think Raven just showing like the strong leader he was. That was really good. I enjoyed that. And yeah, what I'm looking forward to, literally get this like thing going. I want to go in and see what type of horrors we're going to encounter when we go inside the city. It's going to be so much fun.
Yippee.
I'm really hoping that by next session I'll have a laptop because I actually had like maps and shit prepared for this. If you guys are going on this quest line,
Yep.
I mean, it would be nice to have those maps so that we can do that instead of theater of the mind. Because
Yeah, especially. If
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is probably gonna be a very long section.
understandable. I'm here for it though.
How's the laptop situation looking otherwise though?
I have the money right now, but then I will be out of funds, so I am planning to buy it next Thursday if I still have the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fair.
And then it will need to be delivered, so then I will ideally need 2 sessions, which if next session gets canceled, is not going to be the end of the world for me, because then I will be able to have that, but also I could probably bullshit a 3-hour session without maps.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? Okay, because I really want to play. Do you want financial help to get a laptop right now and pay me back
Bestie,
later?
I'm fine. You don't need Bestie.
Okay.
You don't have the money to give. Shut the hell up.
I
You don't have the money to give.
I technically do. But I just don't.
You're right. $120 that I owe you are fucking. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I know you still owe me money, but I really want to play badly. You underestimate
you're gonna give me my $120 back, aka I'm just going to hold on to my $120.
Yeah, and then you'll use it to buy your new laptop like tomorrow, and then we get to.
Guess what, Bestie? That was already the fucking plan.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, so did you?
Unless you're like, I want to spend that 120 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you've answered the other questions yet. Have you, or am I forgot?
I did. I answered what I liked.
You did. Why am I still recording then? What are our parting remarks?
I'm pissing myself.
Remember, kids, always practice safe sex. And remember that if a dwarf ever tells you that he wants power, kill him.
Yeah.
If the condom breaks, break the condom.
Just send your cat to kill him.
What?
What?
What'd you say, Corn?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, goodbye.
Don't let short kings kill God because they will go fucking power hungry.
Yep.
Short kings.